Pastel pink in the sunset. You know I never wanna make you upset. How did I become so obsessed with this?
Hello, I'm Deniz Bozkan, and in this video I'm going to talk about the butterfly effect. Some of you may know the butterfly effect, but if you're learning this subject for the first time in here with me, I hope this video will help you a lot. So, let's start with a simple question. Do you know that everything you do matters? Think about it for a while. Every move you make and every action you take matters, not only to you, but to everyone that is part of your life and organization today, tomorrow, and even after you're gone. The relationship between the concept of the butterfly effect, which is related to chaos theory, can be defined as we think of chaos theory as dominoes lined up side by side. The butterfly effect is that the first domino is touched. For those who don't know what chaotic system is a mathematically incarnated form of the chaos, and it is quite complex theory. And one of the best ways to understand a complex idea is to make an easy to understand metaphor. In the case of the chaos theory, the term butterfly effect was the metaphor. And it goes, does the flap of a butterfly's wings in Africa set off a tornado in Texas? Of course, it isn't meant to imply that this could actually happen, just that a small event like this, at the right time and place could, of course in theory, trigger a set of events that will ultimately culminate in the formation of a hurricane on the other side of the world. In short, we can define the butterfly effect as the results of small details of an unexpected event leading to unpredictable results. It will prove to be very popular and has been embraced by popular culture ever since. It has been popularized by movies, songs, and science fiction. Over time, the butterfly effect spread so much that the butterfly effect analogy began to use not only scientific events such as weathers, but also in other fields such as economics, psychology, philosophy, and politics. But how did it turn out? The subject that we are talking about is one of the works of Edward Norton Lawrence, a mathematician and a meteorologist who has also made great contributions to chaos theory. When Edward Norton Lawrence realized that he had achieved very different results because of a slight digit error in an experiment he did with weather modeling, he threw away the foundation of the butterfly effect without even realizing it. Later, he did studies to turn theory into simple equations. During these studies, he used 3 simple equations and found that even the smallest changes he made in these equations reached very different results as well. Lawrence, who suddenly found himself in something else when he created a weather forecasting model, saw that when he turned the equations into 3D graphs, the shape that looked like a butterfly appeared. In this 3-dimensional plane called Lorentz checks, he saw the graphs becoming spiral and never cut each other. The scientist who created various attractors made one of the greatest contributions to chaos theory with his model. The most important conclusion that emerges from the concept of the butterfly effect is that all living things on Earth are somehow connected to each other. And everything acts as a chain to each other, and there's this cycle of influence that creates life. In short, the piece is a harbinger of the whole, and every change in the piece affects the whole. One of the most common examples of the butterfly effect, which is used most but has no scientific side, is the one related to Hitler. In 1905, a young man applies to the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna and is sadly rejected. This man is Adolf Hitler, and when he fails to fulfill his dreams, he joins the German army. And we all know what happened next, of course. And with that, it was all the information that I was going to give you about the butterfly effect. And I think it gets more interesting as you think more about the butterfly effect But of course, that is my opinion. So, what do you think? Thank you for listening.